See, mommy, see, mommy, see. She got me like. Yo.
Hola, papi.
Oh, it's a cold one today, boys and girls. It is very cold. I've got Rihanna playing in my ears, thanks to Cardo, of course. This video is not sponsored by Cardo, I just really like their products. But today we are revisiting the crash site where I went down and slid this ZX10R onto the grass, into the verge, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to revisit the site. It's very cold today, it's like 5 degrees Celsius. I need some petrol before we get there, so let's go fill up and let's go and check out where I crashed, and we'll talk about why I crashed, how to prevent crashing like that in the future, and what you can do to avoid doing that altogether. Slide into the petty station. Look at that floor. Why do I call it a floor? I mean the road. Look at that road. Alright, let's turn off Chris Brown, shall we? First things first is take the key out, flick that up, open the hole. We'll choose 97, even though I usually want to use 99. Wait for it to be authorised. Boom. We're filling. Some petrol stations hate it when you're filling up while sat on the bike, and they actually won't let you because of health and safety reasons. But I always try and sit on the bike because it keeps the bike upright, keeps the tank level, and then I can fill it to its optimum height. But this guy next to me thinks, what are you talking about, bro? I don't think he can hear me. Keep going. I reckon it's going to be 20. I don't even look at how much it costs anymore. I have that much fun on the bike, I don't even care. This could be £100 and I don't care. It's got past the point of actually caring about what it costs to put a full tank of petrol in. Just put it in and ride and enjoy it. This is why we buy bikes, to enjoy them. Ooh, hop off. Grab the phone. The amount of times I've left my phone on the bike, got to the checkout, and I'm like, oh, I can't pay. Number 8. Thank you very much. That's alright, thank you. Right, probably got about another 20 minutes to go. Let's put some music on and enjoy the ride. For those that are wondering, I'm actually listening to, wait for it, white girl music for the boys. But I might put on for late night bike rides. Put that on. There we go. Yes sir, come on, in the Volvo, come on. Okay, to be fair, I can sneak through there anyway, so just like that. Lovely Market Harbour, yeah. I haven't been here for a while. I mean, I've rode through here a few times, but oh, the roads. Got some nice riding roads around here. Pretty nice for a crash. You'll see what I'm talking about. So we are now approaching the crash site. It's quite weird to come back down here, to be fair. So we took this corner just here, went around this corner nice and smooth, and we came all the way down this hill like this. Now, because you're so focused on this road just here, you don't look up there, and that's the road up there. So we didn't really know how sharp this turn was. I mean, that sign's probably a big giveaway. And this is the turn just here. Came up very fast. I went to lean in and I just couldn't lean in enough. And this is where I ended up. So I'm going to talk you through it right now. So yeah, this is where I crashed. This is the corner just here. It comes right down here and it sweeps all the way around here. And I ended up coming around this corner, couldn't really brake in time. So I came off this way, I slid, and I slid all the way into this grass just here. This is where I ended up, in this bush. I came in too hot here. I got very fixated on this bush just here. It's called target fixation. I got fixated just there and I ended up in that bush. Now, in hindsight, I could have been going a lot slower. I was going pretty quick, I can't lie to you. I can't tell you how fast I was going, but I was going pretty quick. I know that I should have looked around the corner, lent the bike in, and just took the turn, and I would have made it. But the GoPro footage makes it look like I'm going 30-40 miles an hour, and it looks like this corner isn't as sharp and as sweeping as it looks. Now, I've had many comments saying, yo, you can't ride a bike, etc, etc. I have been riding bikes 20 years, but not on the road. So I've been riding bikes since I was 9 years old. I used to race dirt bikes, so I know about body positioning, I know how important it is, I know about braking and where to position yourself, etc. But it was just one moment where I lapsed concentration, and as I say, I am pretty much an amateur rider when it comes to sports bikes and being on the road. So any criticism is welcome. I know what I did wrong, and the reason I posted this crash was for you guys to learn and understand that it doesn't matter if you're a newbie or an experienced rider. things can happen like this, and your brain will just tell you to do one thing and you'll do it. So this was a very humbling experience for me, to say the least. It was my first crash on the road. I had some damage just here to my leathers. The bike, as you can see, was damaged here. I've since put these sliders on from R&G. The fairings were scratched. This engine casing was scratched and had a hole in, which I replaced. And I've got a few little scratches just here, which is completely okay. So the way this can be avoided next time is, of course, number one, control your speed around corners. Always look ahead. I knew this anyway, but always look where you want to go. Don't look in the ditch, because you'll end up in the ditch. I have now organised a few track days in the near future where I can go and try and hone my skills and become a better rider, because ultimately I'm clearly not a very good rider, am I, if I'm ending up in the ditch? So the way I live my life is just to be accountable for everything. So this is my fault 100%. It wasn't anyone else's fault. It could have been a lot worse. There could have been a car coming the other way. There could have been pedestrians just here. There could have been a tractor. There could have been many things that would have injured me a lot more. Luckily, I walked away. I got straight up. I walked away. Everything was okay, apart from the bike damage. Please do not do the same thing. Again, come around the corner at a controlled speed. Look around the corner where you want the bike to go, and you will go there. And don't ride like an idiot. I was clearly riding like an idiot, and that's why I crashed. So if you want to avoid your bike looking like this, please listen to what I've just said. Guys, ride safe, enjoy yourselves. Don't be too stupid on the road, because ultimately this is what could happen to you, and I don't want anyone getting injured. Learn from my mistakes. I'm not embarrassed. I'm very humbled, and any comments, negative or positive, I always listen to them, because ultimately everyone's got different opinions. But as I've already said, I know what I did wrong. Shit happens. Let's move on and carry on enjoying riding motorbikes. Peace.
Hola, papi.